The Israeli military continued its intense offensive in Gaza on Tuesday. It killed at least 50 Palestinians across Gaza as it tightened control around Jabalia refugee camp in the north. Palestinian health officials reported that 17 people were killed near Al-Fallujah in Jabalia, one of the Gaza's largest refugee camps. Another 10 were killed in a missile strike in Bani Suhaila of Khan Younis. Earlier in the day, an Israeli airstrike destroyed 3 houses in Gaza City's Sabra suburb, with 2 bodies recovered and 12 others missing. 8 more were killed in Nuseirat camp in central Gaza. Jabalia, a focal point for Israeli operations, has been surrounded by Israeli forces for over 10 days as the military aims to target Hamas's fighters regrouping in the area. The humanitarian crisis is worsening, with Gaza's health ministry reporting that several medics were injured and a doctor killed by Israeli strikes in Jabalia. The ministry added that 3 hospitals in northern Gaza were ordered to evacuate, but overwhelmed medical staff are refusing to abandon their patients. The United Nations Human Rights Office warned that Israel's military seems to be cutting off northern Gaza from the rest of the territory as families face severe fear and loss amid the ongoing hostilities. ICRC officials highlighted the challenges faced by those unable to leave, including the sick and disabled, and called for greater protection under international humanitarian law. Meanwhile, Israel's military humanitarian unit, that is a COGAT, defended the operations, stating that it is targeting terrorist infrastructure in civilian areas while facilitating medical and humanitarian aid. However, Hamas denies embedding its operatives among civilians and accused Israel of misleading the public, claiming that Israeli forces are obstructing rescue efforts and aiming to destroy Gaza's health system. The assault on Gaza follows the 7th of October Hamas attack on Israel, which killed over 1,200 Israelis and saw 250 hostages taken into Gaza. Since then, more than 42,000 Palestinians have been killed in the ongoing Israeli offensive, according to Gaza health authorities. The UN estimates that around 400,000 people remain in northern Gaza, unable to flee amidst the bombing and heavy fighting. Despite international concerns, the Israeli military has continued its operations, with tanks advancing into Beit Lahia and Beit Hanun as fierce battles with Hamas fighters rage on.